So before we get into the video, I would like to kindly ask for all of you to like and subscribe to this channel. It really helps us out. Our goal is to get up to 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year, or close to 10,000, whichever comes first. We plan on cranking out at least 3 videos a week between now and the end of the year. So all of your support is greatly appreciated, and I have a good feeling that we will hit 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Alright, so for those of you who haven't seen it yet, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that have, the Insect Collection, the LEGO Ideas Insect Collection, set number 21342, will be coming out September 7th. I would be curious to hear what everybody's opinion of this set is when it comes to reselling. Of course, this set looks great. I mean, it's a beautiful set. The last thing I want to do is be nitpicky, right? But I think this is somewhat valid. When it comes to the original LEGO Ideas submission, the Bumblebee was much larger. I think it was just as large as the rest of the insects. And also the ladybugs, they were a lot larger. They have been regaled to just a 1x1 plate or tile, I apologize, and that's it. Just one piece for the ladybugs, and you can see them underneath the praying mantis right there. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of buzz takes place whenever it comes to this set. Now, I do think, just from a mock perspective, I could see a lot of people putting a bunch of different bright colors on the butterfly, which I think would be super cool, and maybe a black praying mantis, which would be cool too. So that's the new Insect Collection set. And if you haven't heard by now, the LEGO VIP program is going away. They are now calling it the LEGO Insiders. This takes place August 21st. Now, I do believe this is a better program. I mean, I think it's obvious that it is. From a reselling perspective, I would rather have a new VIP program come where you get 7% off every purchase instead of 5% off every purchase. But there are some cool things, and for parents out there, and I am one of them, there are some cool events that people can possibly attend at the LEGO store, and I think they're trying to tie the LEGO user groups into that as well. So if you haven't heard anything about this yet, make sure you go ahead and you check it out online. So we are going to go ahead and we're going to take a look at the new Arctic sets that LEGO has out. Now, the thing about it is, not every time, but a lot of times, whenever I look to see how well a set could potentially do, I look towards the past, and that's what I'm going to do in this video. Now, I remember 3 or 4 years ago, there was a city Arctic sub-theme, and that looked pretty cool, but at the time I didn't pull the trigger on anything. I do remember whenever you went to Target, and I could be wrong, I think this was only exclusive to Target. I'm not sure if there's any exclusivity to this sub-theme right here, but when you went into Target, they had that glass display and all of those Arctic sets. There was like a scene. It just looked really, really cool. And again, I didn't pull the trigger on any of them, and that was something that, of course, was out of my comfort zone, but I don't think it's going to be as much out of my comfort zone this time around. So let's get into it. This right here is the City Arctic Scout Truck, set number 60197. The buy box price on this right now is $80. When you go to Camel 3X, you can see that the lowest you could have got this set for was $33 and change. Now, it does look like this set either retired or did dry up somewhere around the beginnings of the COVID virus, right? And it shot up to over $90 rather quick. It looks like this set went out of stock approximately in April of 2020, and if you only would have held this for about 6 months, you would have been able to sell this well over $90, which is pretty good. Next up is the City Arctic Mobile Exploration Base, set number 60195. Now, here's the deal. I don't want to say this set does not excite me, but there's just a bunch of Arctic vehicles, right? But I'm laughing because I'm doing an Arctic video, but there's no Arctic airplane, and there will be. We will be talking about that, but this is, I would say, your general fare Arctic set if there was going to be one. Now, it does look like that there is a woolly mammoth in here, which is pretty cool, and the buy box currently has it at $209. Now, when you go to Camel 3X, the cheapest you could have purchased it on Amazon was $76 and change. It did go as high as $219. Looks like somewhere around the winter of last year. And now it's interesting, the price has gone up a little bit more after the summer dip, right? I wonder if this is because of collectability, right? We've talked about collectability. If people love a theme and there is currently 4 or 5 Arctic Lego sets available now, and they want to double that amount, they'll go online and they will purchase some retired sets that are in the same sub theme. So as we're quickly approaching Q4 with less than 2 months left till we hit it, you may want to consider joining our Patreon. This right now is the time that all of our Patreon members are focused when it comes to making their business better. We do have monthly group chats. I'm actually thinking about having a bonus group chat either this month or the following month because there's a lot of stuff that I want to talk about. We have somewhere around 70 exclusive videos that you just can't get on the public YouTube channel. Of course, we have the one-on-one consultations, and we also have reselling tools like an Excel tracking inventory sheet that is pretty elaborate. If you're wanting to dot all the I's and cross all the T's on your Lego reselling business, the link is in the description below, and I highly encourage that you check it out. So next up, we have the City Arctic Supply Plane, set number 60196. Now, I want everybody to take note of this set and the next set we're going to talk about, right? Because they're both plain. Looks like the buy box is currently going for $132. When you check out Camel 3X, you can see there's a little bit of stagnation right here. It actually even went down a little bit. Looks like it went down during the summer months, which, you know, really is no big deal, I guess, because that's not the busy season. And then when you go here, you have this other plane, right? You have the Arctic Air Transport Expedition helicopter toy. So this is a helicopter, the other one is a plane, but I honestly think that this one is the one that might be sought after more. You also have this cool little frozen Siberian tiger, or whatever you want to call it, right? So you have 2 different modes of air transportation for this sub theme, and I honestly think people will go after this set more because this did retail at a lower price, and then of course when it comes to the resale value, people will go ahead and they'll want to purchase this set right here versus the other set, which is valued somewhere around $132, I believe. Now, I am going to mention this because I would be remiss not to talk about it. Now, there are some deep sea exploration ships that LEGO goes ahead and they put out every couple of years, and this is a good add-on to it. Sometimes it's in the same theme, I believe. Sometimes it's not. The last one had the National Geographic brand to it, and this retailed, I want to say, somewhere around $156, and it is this set right here. And this was only like 2 years ago. The one before that, I believe, was this set right here. It retails for $448. This is set number 60095. And LEGO again is currently having another deep sea exploration ship out right now. So I will have the last ship that retired in the Excel spreadsheet with the rest of the Arctic sets. So when you go to the Excel spreadsheet, you can see right here, these are all the Amazon ROIs, right? And this right here was one of the aviation vehicles, the flight vehicles. If I had to guess, the reason why this has the higher ROI is because this retailed for a much cheaper price, right? So I don't know if this is something that you would want to play the field on. If you would, it wouldn't be the worst case scenario out there, but it is interesting that the lowest prices right here, the ice crawler and the air transport, does have the highest return on investment. And here is that 2021 retired city exploration ship, set number 60266. Honestly, it only retired less than 2 years ago, and it has a return on investment at 95%, which is not bad. So that's it, friends. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Once again, my name is Jim with wolfofbricks.com. Always go out there and get it.